Let's enter Fantasyland for a moment.
We are going to exterminate white people because that, in my estimation, is the only conclusion I have come to.
Why you look like that? They kick you out of cancer camp? You got some kind of disease?
We have to exterminate white people.
We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet.
Oh, well, pardon me, Mr. Perfect! I guess I forgot that you never ever make a mistake!
Knock, knock. My life is nothing but a comedy.
We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem.
She pulled a gun and assaulted the McDonald's employee.
Now, I don't care whether you clap or not, but I'm saying to you that we need to solve this problem because they are going to kill us.
So you didn't try to stab him?
Certainly not.
Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
I want to say one thing at the top. We have grave concerns with the passage of
time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the
passage of the Anti-Homosexuality Act, AHA, by the Parliament of Uganda yesterday.
And this is old news.
And increasing violence targeting LGBTQI plus persons.
Homosexuals, terrorists.
The point is, if any terrorism comes, it's from this government. And if there was an outside threat like a bin Laden, who was a known CIA asset in the 80s, running the Mujahideen war, and whose family builds all the military bases over in Saudi Arabia right now, and sits on the board of Iridium Satellite. He's the boogeyman they need in this Orwellian phony system. I want the White House numbers up there now. A big part of this solution, after you research all the government terrorism and check out what I'm saying is true, call the White House and tell them, we know the government's planning terrorism. We know Oklahoma City and World Trade Center was terrorism. We know the Joint Chiefs of Staff wanted to blow up airliners, Baltimore Sun. If you do it, we're going to blame you because we know who's up to it. Or if you let some terrorist group do it, like the World Trade Center, we know who to blame. And you could save the planet. I'm calling it Operation Expose the Government Terror.
9/11. 9/11. 9/11.
Girl, I must.
How's it feel now, you filthy motherfuckers? Goddamn dirty Haji motherfuckers trying to fuck with me. Fuck you! That's what you get when you try to ambush Marines, motherfucker. You get dead. Son of a bitch. Ah!
And now it's time for your favorite segment, Lefty's Losing It.
I will continue screaming. Would you like that? Because I'm actually finding it really, really relaxing.
Well, why don't you explain to me why what I'm...
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm the product of slavery. Look how beautiful I look. Look how powerful I sound. I know y'all didn't think slavery went away. The spirits of the slaves and the spirit of the slave master, it's all in me. Chicken shit Charlie. Don't give a damn. It's our history. And I embrace every aspect of American history, son. I grew up as a little boy reading it and studying and asking questions, and I couldn't wait to play one in a movie. I wanted to be a slave master too. I wanted to be a slave master. I wanted to see what it felt like to whip a nigger across his back. Make him holler. Toby.
What is your name, nigga? Kunta. What is it? Kunta.
Negus.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
The Negus ruled Ethiopia.
What did he say? We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm fucking serious.
I didn't do fucking shit.
These fucking hippie weirdos, they broke into my house.
Felix,
Yes, Catwoman?
you can brush my pussy willows before you leave. And don't go against the fur.
Feel the devil's always tempting me all the time.
Oh, boy. Wow. He's so... Wow.
Everyone's pretty aware at this point that there are not two parties. There is not a Republican and Democrat, not in any way that we would have imagined or a lot of our relatives that have passed away in past times had. We have a uniparty in Washington, D.C., a uniparty that is really controlled by a bunch of think tanks, a bunch of lobbyists, a bunch of foreign powers, including the CCP and other nations. They are controlled by a billionaire, trillionaire class, an oligarchy, an American oligarchy, elitist class that owns all of our politicians and selects them from the start. And until we stop dividing ourselves with the illusion of choice, which is all it is at this point, then we will never ever be able to fight this battle because they will keep us divided every way they can.
Baram you. Baram you. To your breed, your place, your plan be true. Shape be true. Baram you.
Hello and welcome to the show that you never knew you needed, but now that you have it, subscribe if you haven't already. But to be honest, I'm done fucking begging. I'm done asking you to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, fine. Seriously,
I'm done. You don't have to worry anymore.
What do you mean?
I'm done trying to get you. I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry it's taken me this long to figure it out, but I promise I'm done making a fool of myself.
if you're of the sensitive type, you probably shouldn't be here. We make fun of everybody. That's right, no one is safe at DarthNews. We make fun of, well, everybody.
Have a good day.
You're going to hell.
Hey, welcome to hell. What? No! Look, I know I wasn't perfect, but I tried my best. I didn't kill anyone. Yeah, I know. Great job.
That's a pop, that's a pop, that's a pop. Make it sexy, okay? It has to be sexy.
I can't do shit. I'm a useless motherfucker right now. But hey, I'm a useless motherfucker that looks good, right? Boom! Woo!
Alright, so we got a lot to cover, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Let's start with the first topic, which would be the title of the video. Let's eliminate all the white people. Yeah? Yeah? That sounds like a good idea. Yeah? All of them?
Of course. How selfish of me. Let's do all the things that you want to do.
This is the kind of rhetoric, the kind of... Well, this is the kind of shit that gets people killed. You know? This is very dangerous rhetoric, okay? Like, can you imagine anybody of any other race saying we should kill this entire other race of people? It wouldn't go over too well. It wouldn't. But apparently it's okay. It's cool. It's cool to talk about eradicating white people off the face of the planet. That's what's cool now. So who's gonna decide? Well, I guess you said all, so I guess all means all, right? Like even the...
And if I only could, I'd make a deal with...
Have a good day.
It's not funny. I know. It's not funny.
you're off your meds, and you're clearly upsetting your whole family.
That's baloney.
Look, man, I'm all about free speech. I'm a free speech absolutist. So if you want to say this kind of shit, say it. Let's air it out. You know, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Let's let these crazy people talk. But at the same time, it's like we have to be educating, you know, people, unfortunately, in these times, that this is a bad idea. We have to speak out against it. We can't just let it, you know, become normal. This is not normal. This is so fucked up. This is, I mean, is this not Hitler? Is this not like what Hitler, I mean, come on. Come on, people. This is crazy.
We are going to exterminate white people.
Oh, you're having a bad day? Did you die?
They are going to kill us.
But did you die?
I'm not going to kill you. Your job will be to tell the rest of them that death is coming for them. Tell them Eric Draven sends his regards. He was already dead. He died a year ago, the moment he touched you. They're all dead. They just don't know it yet.
Alright, so next up on the list is a video that a customer took walking into a fast food restaurant. I can't tell if the restaurant is called Krystal, but I think it might be, unless the dude's name is Krystal. It's very ironic because he basically calls them out for smoking crack. Yeah, and they were definitely all smoking crack. So, I know I just made a video just like the other day about fast food workers, but these aren't workers. These are crackheads, and they're making your food. And I think like everybody should see this video, and everybody understand that there are people out there that just don't give a fuck, and they are handling your food. Now, can you imagine if some crack were to get into your cheeseburger? You might be coming back every day. I don't know, but do you know how dangerous that is? Like, okay, forget you. Imagine you have a daughter. You know, you want to get her a little Happy Meal of sorts, and fucking drugs get in that. People who are using drugs are dirty, dude. All of these people need to be fired. The entire restaurant needs to be shut down, and only reopened after rigorous inspections from multiple outside sources. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, let's go ahead and watch the video, and let's see how far society has fallen. Applejack. Hit it. Hit it. Dude, just do it.
I'm waiting for her to get out. I'm doing alright today?
Yeah, what's up, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Is everything okay back there? It says everything okay back there? Or? Oh.
Are you hungry?
I don't know, y'all acting like kind of suspicious. That's why I asked. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. Do y'all want anything? Everything okay back there? Or? Oh.
Are you hungry?
I don't know, y'all acting like kind of suspicious. That's why I asked. I'm like, yeah, it's all good. Do y'all want anything?
I don't know. You said you wanted Krystal.
I kind of changed my mind. I don't really want to. Y'all want anything?
We came all the way here. Okay.
We're nothing but grains of sand.
That was freaking transcendental, Paul McCartney. Don't you agree, John Lennon?
Yes, Dewey Cox. With meditation, there's no limit to what we can imagine.
Imagine all the people.
They're packing heat.
I don't understand the internet. Like, where do we hold all of the information in the internet? Is there crystals or?
Oh yeah, so apparently Michael Moore now supports Donald Trump. So yeah, no shit's getting fucking crazy when Michael Moore is supporting someone like Trump. Oh yeah, I'm dead fucking serious. Yeah, check it out. That means.
Donald Trump came to the Detroit Economic Club and stood there in front of the Ford Motor executives and said, if you close these factories as you're planning to do in Detroit and build them in Mexico, I'm going to put a 35% tariff on those cars when you send them back, and nobody's going to buy them. It was an amazing thing to see. No politician, Republican or Democrat, had ever said anything like that to these executives. And it was music to the ears of people in Michigan and Ohio and Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. You live here in Ohio, you know what I'm talking about. Whether Trump means it or not is kind of irrelevant because he's saying the things to people who are hurting. And it's why every beaten down, nameless, forgotten working stiff who used to be part of what was called the middle class loves Trump. He is the human Molotov cocktail that they've been waiting for. The human hand grenade that they can legally throw into the system that stole their lives from them.
Get my money back! I didn't authorize any money to Ukraine to some homosexual weirdo.
Absolutely. Well, we're in a very good position to talk about what's going on in the job market. We work with a lot of Fortune 1000 organizations, and we get a good pulse on what's ramping and areas of growth. We also work with...
Great, really excited to be here.
Hello, I am Admiral Rachel Levine, the Assistant Secretary for Health at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. March is National Nutrition Month, and the Biden-Harris administration is taking action to support public health by offering evidence-based guidance on nutrition. The 2025 to 2030 Federal Dietary Guidelines Advisory Committee just met for the first time to begin its review of the relationship between diet and health throughout our lives. This committee...
I can't watch anymore.
Everything that they ever tell us is bullshit. And one of them is that food pyramid, that dairy is good for the bones and calcium. Literally, milk actually strips the bone of calcium.
What are straight white men good for?
Straight white men?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
What are straight white men good for?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I don't know.
Do you think straight white men are important?
No.
We're utter fucking trash.
What are straight white men good for?
Being rude and making you feel uncomfortable.
Do you think they're important?
No.
So what would you say they're good for? What do you think they're good for in society?
If they give them their bank card, that's pretty good.
Do you think that the system is against anyone who isn't a straight white male?
I mean, I would say it's like a system based on like, heteronormative hegemony and like...
Let dolls be dolls, please. Let dolls be dolls, please.
What the fuck?
Are you homosexual, Your Eminence?
Make sure that homosexuals have no space in Uganda.
I call myself a junkie. I refer to myself as a junkie simply so I demystify it. I call myself a dope fiend because I'm a dope fiend. To call yourself an alcoholic or a drug addict is a badge of honor.
You know, in other words...
I'm back on the liquor. And soon you will be too, bud.
Not a chance, Jim. I'm not drinking that.
Oh, yeah? Guess what? You fucking well are. Drink.
God help us all.
Because the secret, the shameful secret, is...
My secret weapon is this. What is that? Is it super small? I don't see anything. It's my hand.
You can count on us to eliminate...
White people off of the face of the planet.
You started it.
We will be able to stand with you in D.C. I gave away the lieutenant governor in Pennsylvania, the only lieutenant governor in the history to do that. And let's get some stuff done for America.
You just gotta do you and just...
If someone's trying to get you upset, don't let them make you feel bad about yourself.
Who would ever think that I would be the normal one in the race here, you know, with that?
Don't let people bring you down. You know, fuck them, dude. Fuck people that don't want to be part of your life. Don't want to be in your life. Fuck them.
Check this out. I've got over 240 some friends on Facebook. Most of them I knew from high school. I mean, I knew a lot of people I got around, all right? 240 some people I know on Facebook. Most of them I thought were good friends from high school. Christmas Day, I Facebooked them all and I'm like, hey, it's Christmas. I haven't talked to some of y'all in over 20 years. Here's my number. Call me. Let's have a conversation. Nobody. And I posted that thing over and over Christmas Day. Nobody. And I'm talking people that asked me to be their friend. Oh, so-and-so wants you to be their friend. Well, I know this person from high school. Sure, I'll be their friend.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means people don't want relationships no more. They're so into their internet and so into their Facebook. They got their this is their idol. Internet's become an idol, man. It's like people don't want relationships. But you're one in a million, you know? I mean, you're actually sitting down and talking to me, you know? Most people don't give a damn. But it's all right. You know, when it comes down to it, I came in this world by myself, and when I die, I'm going to be the only one in that coffin. And so really all I guess that matters is...
If you don't find a way to let it go, it remains with you and you suffer with it. It's your choice.
Boom! Dude, we gotta step it up, man. You know, we need to be averaging at least $50 more a day to make it.
The way China will respond is when we gather the rest of the world that in fact believes in open trade and making sure that we're in a position that the world that.
I think you'll be all right if you leave in the next 2 minutes.
Fuck this place! Fuck it!
God knows I agree with you. But like you, I swore to defend this country against all enemies, foreign, sir, and domestic.
Arizona, Utah, and Ohio. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah. Some people love this kind of content.
Oh, Christ. But Will, she's been dead 2 years, and that's the shit I remember. It's wonderful stuff, you know? Little things like that. Yeah, but those are the things I miss the most. People call these things imperfections, but they're not. Oh, that's the good stuff. And then we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds.
Yeah, sometimes I'll just be like this.
I gotta work a little more in the lyrics.
Yeah, that's heavy,
it's
man.
Kind of like,
yeah,
you know.
Beaner's gonna.
And they'll just be like this.
Why are you crying?
This is the most beautiful piece of art I ever heard in my life.
Good morning, world. I'm starting my day with the bath and some yummy Beloved products.
All right, here, kids, don't do drugs, okay? If you're considering doing drugs and you're like not 18 yet, don't do them. Just maybe marijuana. Like if you're like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying do it, don't, but you can maybe, but don't do hard drugs.
Don't smoke. Smoking can seriously damage your health. Don't drink and drive. Take plenty of exercise. Don't let drugs screw you up. And don't let your mates tie you to the railway track. Yeah, most of all, don't let your mates tie you to the railway track.
You're a fucking lying son of a bitch, Sam, all right? And I hope you fucking go to hell.
Don't make things worse, George.
Shut the fuck up, Millie, you fucking stupid chat cunt.
Sit down, George. Not a
Shut the fuck up, Clyde! I hate you, you know that? I really do. Because all you do is fucking prance around school talking about your fucking faggoty fairy father. I'll tell you what!
I'm just joking. Don't do hormone blockers or testosterone blockers or whatever the fuck it is. Don't do it.
I took a hit, and for the next 24 hours, I was just up. I remember a few days later.
Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no.
Don't chop your dick off. You'll regret it. I promise you. I promise you. Even if you don't say it publicly, you're gonna dream about it. About the good old days when you still had that, thing attached to you. That thing that got hard and felt good when you stroked it. When it's finally settled in that you are never gonna have that back. I think you're gonna feel great about that. You're gonna feel great. Don't worry about it. Just chop your dick off.
Why are you so angry at us? Well, let me answer that question. You see, the rest of us were living our lives. We were minding our own business when you came along and demanded that we abandon everything we know about fundamental physical reality for your sake. That's what you did.
Whoa. Who you gonna vote for? Huh? Who are you gonna vote for? In the November election? Yeah. DONALD TRUMP. Donald Trump.
See?
Holy shit. Oh, shit. I can't tell how I'm feeling today. There's two sides to me. And I don't know what mood I'm in.
We're used to just doing it with us three anyway. She asked if next month was aliens. I'm dead.
Anyways, on the topic of kids doing drugs like hormone blockers, let's listen to the defense that this trans individual has for the mutilation and castration of children. Let's listen to the rational reasoning as to why kids should transition.
Hi, my name is Will Larkins. I'm an 18-year-old senior at Winter Park High School and the co-founder and president of my school's Queer Student Union. I encounter kids every day under the age of 18.
What did he say? Encounter kids every day under the age of 18.
We want the finest wines available to humanity. We want them here, and we want them now.
Under the age of 18. What's all this?
With me, man. Time to grow up.
Who have been on gender-affirming healthcare for a lot of their lives, and that...
Shut the fuck up! Say Christ is Lord!
Healthcare has saved their lives by taking that away and by forcing them to detransition, something that this amendment would take out of the bill.
Say Christ is Lord!
You will kill them. I am telling you right now, look me in the eyes and know that you will...
Say it! You say Christ is Lord!
Kill them if you pass this bill and if you don't pass this amendment. When you're trans, you rely on being able to be who you are. When you're born in the wrong body, it is hell. That is how every trans person I know has described it.
My name is Loren Perkins. I'm a transgender person, and I'm here to testify against SB 12, SB 1601, and any future anti-trans, queer, or other LGBTQIA legislation that comes before this body. I have appeared before the City Council, but this is my first time that I've graced this chamber with my presence, so my voice may be shaky, my hands may be trembling, and righteous anger. I've been graciously provided by this body a mere 2 minutes to plead the case for my humanity. Isn't that a shame? In reality, it should be obvious that I'm deserving of the same rights and privileges afforded everyone else. By hiding your bigotry behind children like cowards, you will find yourself on the wrong side of history. By manipulating the words of an ancient text and shoehorning it into legislation aimed at an at-risk minority population, you liken yourselves to another group that gained popularity in Germany in the 1930s.
Hey, buddy, who won the Jets game, you know? Who cares? Let it go, pal. He can't control you anymore. What are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you're a loser. You're mad at your dad, not at me. I forgive you.
The first books that the Nazi Party burned were those of Magnus Hirschfeld and the Institute of Sexual Health.
These are demons. Just like the Bible says, it's basically an intergalactic invasion into this space through people. I'm telling you, it's what all the ancients said, it's what they warned of, it's what we're dealing with. They're demons. They're frickin' interdimensional invaders, okay? I'll just say it, make fun of me all you want on CNN or wherever, but everyone already innately knows this. These people are not frickin' humans.
I will not sit here and debate your fascist ideology, as peddlers of intolerance deserve no such stage on a public forum. I will not appear to the notions of tax base, of jobs, or business growth in this state. They are inconsequential of the recognition of the basic rights of your fellow human.
Thank you for your testimony.
The bill is 2 seconds away from the outdated, discriminatory 3 articles laws of the 20th century, and I will not stand for it. We will not stand for it. We may not win today, and we may not win tomorrow, but we will persist, as we always have, in the fight of your oppression. If you wish to eradicate transgenderism from the public life, as members of your party have said, to quote a hero of yours, you can pry that from my cold, dead hands.
There's really no reason to do this. There's really no reason to not let people change their gender on their birth certificate and live their lives as who they are. I'm going to tell you once again, as someone who encounters transgender minors on a day-to-day basis.
And as someone who encounters transgender minors on a day-to-day basis.
You will kill them if you force them to detransition.
I'm not going to let someone else fuck my cousin. You know, if anyone's going to fuck my cousin, it's going to be me out of respect, you know.
No, I get it, yeah.
In other news, California wants to ban the Bible. That's right. They want to ban the Bible because gay people bad.
All right, Travis, talk to me about this bill. This is essentially criminalizing religious beliefs, and I don't mean to speak in hyperbole here, but if this bill were to pass, would this prohibit the sale of the Bible that teaches these things about sexual morality?
Well, literally, according to how this law is written, yes, it would. This is, you know, PC culture, politically correct culture, gone horribly awry. This is really directly hitting at our First Amendment rights as American citizens. Now the Democrat legislators in this building right behind me, the California State Legislature, they want to tell you how to think, what sort of books that you can read, write, and purchase. It is completely wrong. It is absolutely against our First Amendment rights. And I, for one, will be a vocal opponent against this if it ever hits the assembly floor.
Right. I mean, some of the phrasing here, I read it in the introduction. I want to read it again. They say this includes efforts to change behaviors. I mean, that is the role of parents, to guide their children's behaviors. If they are not allowed to guide their children's behaviors with their religious beliefs, then what rights do parents even have in the state of California?
Which is exactly right. I mean, this is what the Democrats are trying to do in California. This is how bad it's gotten, how far away the California Democrat Party's actually gotten away from even just normal Democrats here in the state of California. They want to tell people how to think, what sort of books they can read, what books they can't read. Remember, this country is founded upon the freedom of expression, and now the California Democrats want to take even that away.
Right, and tell me, I mean, you're in the assembly, you work with these people, I know you respect your colleagues, but who is behind this?
This is the whole liberal agenda. I mean, this is what they've been trying to do now for decades, literally in California. It's just gotten so bad because no one's been able to stop the Democrats in California that now their true designs are really starting to show themselves. This is all of the Bay Area liberal elite groupthink that we're now seeing in the chamber behind me. Remember, the California legislature has been run for 39 of the last 40 years by the Democrats in California. They have supermajorities in both the Senate and the Assembly that was only broken recently by their own expulsions over sexual harassment allegations. So, I mean, look, it's not as if these guys are a clean house. These guys have been trying to do this for a long, long time. It started out with, you know, this whole concept of politically correct speech. Now they want to tell you not only, you know, what is it polite to say, but here's what you actually can say, what you can't say. Here's the sorts of books you can read and can't read. And by the way, as this bill is written, it would be banning the Bible in California.
If we can't say or think or believe the things that we want to in this country, then this is not a free country. This is not America. This is a communist country, period. This is communism. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You ban the Bible, we are living in a communist nation. I don't care if it's one state or two states. If it is banned in any state, this is not America. This is fascism. They like to say that Christianity is fascism. It's like, no, it's just leave them alone. They're not trying to control you. They're just saying, don't, fuck with kids.
My principal says that we're not normal. That me and my friends are human beings because
you can't handle the truth.
We wear different clothes and we have different pronouns. Everyone is normal. There's nothing that isn't normal about it.
Right, stop! Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
All right, you want to get nuts? Come on.
Let's get nuts.
Penny for your thoughts.
Should the government pay reparations for slavery? No. And why?
When there are talks like this, it's boiled down to white families should pay black families. I'm an Irish immigrant. At one point, my family were slaves to the British. Now, I would be paying reparations for things that were done when my family never even lived in the country. Honestly, why should we pay for the crimes of the dead?
Sorry. And they're telling me I'm talking too long because we got to go to dinner.
So I'm aware of the fact that some of you are still asking me to talk about Amber Heard.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Yeah. And my response to that, I guess, respectfully, would just be no, because...
I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough.
Don't give a fuck.
We need you to be serious.
I'm serious. Your dick, my mouth.
That's inappropriate.
I mean, come on, like, seriously, like...
Isn't this old news? Didn't I feel like I've talked about this for 6 months. What? I mean, right? I mean, I feel like I answer these questions.
I'd like to be more consistently here,
One of the hardest things to do is to calibrate one's consumption of social media or any kind of high-potency information. I mean, if you think about it, this is the first time in human history that you can scroll through 50 movies in 1 minute.
Our weak, feeble monkey brains just cannot compete with those algorithms. It is so interesting. Or try to read a book. You can't read a book. Read a book or look at TikTok. It's like there's no competition there. Your brain wants one thing, and that's a very hard thing to compete with.
I do think that the information that we consume sets the internal context of our subconscious and sets the internal context for what we decide to do consciously. And in many ways, it's sort of like garbage in, garbage out.
I'd just like to really see how long I could last as being really here, really in it, really alive in the moment,
What else is there to talk about? Oh, John Fetterman. He looks like a body double now. Yeah, there's a conspiracy circling the internet, which I think seems to be kind of legitimate, because the physical bone structure of the new Fetterman looks nothing like him. So, but just shut up, bigot. Just don't worry about it.
I don't know. I've heard of doppelgangers before, but the guy on the right looks nothing like Fetterman on the left. So what's she trying to say? They're cloning people? Hey, I've seen crazier things.
Also, it's not my birthday today. It's not. So don't you even think about saying happy birthday in the comments. Because it's not. It's not my birthday. Okay, it is.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Oi! Stevie fucking Wonder! Will you knock it off? You're doing me fucking head in!
But who cares? Birthdays are stupid. When you don't have anyone to spend it with, I guess.
Well, birthdays are merely symbolic of how another year has gone by. Probably grown. No matter how desperate we are that someday a better self will emerge, each flicker of the candles on the cake we know it's not to be. But for the rest of our sad, wretched, pathetic lives, it's who we are to the bitter end. Inevitably, irrevocably. Happy birthday? No such thing.
In this universe, we process time linearly forward. But outside of our space-time, from what would be a fourth dimensional perspective, time wouldn't exist. And from that vantage, could we attain it? We see our space-time would look flattened. See everything outside our dimension as eternity. Eternity looking down on us. Now to us, it's a sphere. But to them, it's a circle.
Yeah, hey guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it, more than you'll probably ever understand. So, if you want to support the content, you can feel free to do so. You can go to my, whatever, the links are in the description below. And I'm on Rumble now, so if you want to go subscribe there, you can. I got a second channel on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I post a bunch of shit over there. So, look, man, thanks for hanging out. Man, woman, there's only two. Ooh, so controversial. Stay Darth.
We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet.
Baby sweat, baby sex is a Texas drought. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. So put your hands down my pants and I'll bet you feel nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and you're getting 2 thumbs up. You've had enough of 2-hand touch, you want it rough.
For my theme song, my leather black jeans on, my by any means